Okay, cool. So, alright, I want to put on my own jammy jams. Because don't know necessarily what I want to listen to. But this is good. Okay. Super glad to hear, though, that your mom is out of the ER. That is good stuff. That is what the world needs. It needs good news. So, for now, the team that are the mons that I really have to use at the moment, I'm going to actually turn this music down a little bit. Don't want it to be oversaturating my ears. So, what we have right now is go to Pokemons. Let me go to the box 12. So right now we have a Dragonair, an Abra, which we're going to get to 16, and will be an Alakazam, and I think that'll be one of my like level 16 mons. Dragonair will probably end up being level 17. I think I also want, yeah, Dragonair to be 17. Lapras I think will also be 17. I think I'm going to have Abra be a level 1, and then there are 2 more mons that I want to get. That's going to take a little bit of extra work, but I want to get a... It is actually possible to get a... Where are you? There is a possibility of getting... Rhydon. Where are you? Rhydon. Where are... Rhydon. Dude. I was looking at you earlier. Hold on a second. Yeah, there we go. Rhydon. So I can get a Rhydon if... Catch a level 10 Golduck on Route 45 at Generation 2. Trade it to yellow. Trade it with an NPC in Cinnabar Island to receive the Rhydon nicknamed Buffy. So we can do that. And I think I want to do that. And I already have yellow in right now. The only thing I have to do is put a mon that's there so I can easily catch the Rhydon. So Golduck on Route 45 and Gen 2. Okay, so... Let me actually see if I can check with this. Quit, yes. Yep, we're gonna back out. I didn't mean to do that, actually. I wanted to go to here. Go to Crystal. I just realized I won't be able to actually get the Rhydon. Son of a gun. Because I don't have access, I don't think, to Route 45. I also haven't seen that yet. Shoot, where is Route 45? Johto. That sucks. Yep, we do not have access to Route... We do not have access to Route 45, so we will not be getting that Rhydon. Nuts. I really wanted that. That was gonna be the shit. It was gonna have. I was gonna have it be like Rock Slide, Earthquake, Body Slam, and then something else. But we cannot get that right now. So, big old bummer. Let's see though. We can try to go for silver, less of a yellow. Oh, that's actually tempting, I think. So we could actually try to get a level 5 Machamp. Breed a Cubone in Generation 2 hatches at level 5. Trade it to yellow. Trade the Cubone to an NPC on Route 5 to receive the Machoke named Ricky. Okay. Trade it to yellow. Trade the Cubone on Route 5 to get Machoke named Ricky. So, we could have Machamp. Gen 1. What does it learn is going to be my issue, though. It's Karate Chop, Leer, and Low Kick. Those are the only moves that it's going to have, so they're not going to be great, so it would rely on TMs to be great, which means, like, the best fighting move it would have is, like, Submission. Not entirely in love with that, but it could also have Earthquake. I mean, Fire Blast, which I know is one of those moves where they're like, it's not great, but, I mean, what else are you really getting? And then, like, Mega Kick. So, kind of tempting to try that out. I could see it kind of working. Let's see what else. Get a Kangaskhan in Gen 2. So if we wanted a Muck, which we really don't. Rock Tunnel, we can't get the Haunter. I mean, we could try to go for the level 15 Kingler with using a Super Rod or Route 25. That's possible. And then also, we could always try to get a... And this is one that I think I want to do as well. Is get the Electrode from... So it's red and blue. Let me check. Where did that go? Electrode. Level 3 Pikachu. In red and blue, evolve it with a Thunderstone. Trade it to Raichu at NPC in Cinnabar Island to get Doris. Level 3 Pikachu in Viridian Forest. Evolve with a Thunderstone. Trade it to Raichu at NPC on Cinnabar. Trade the Raichu with NPC. So yeah, so that's in red and blue. I do have that. I would just have to switch out the game, which I do have blue. Let me do this. There we go. Pokemon's blue. Got that here. I do have Crystal, though, but I don't know if Crystal has some of those other mons there. Do I have 2 copies? I do have 2 copies of blue. I gotta figure out which one I actually was using. Because that's gonna be important. I could also try to use one that just straight up does not work. So let's just slide that here for now. Cool. Alright. And then the other mod that I want to try to get is, because this is something I did not know you could do until like a minute ago, is we can actually get a, what's it called, a Clefairy with Amnesia in Gen 2 through breeding. Hey, could you imagine a Gen 1 Clefable with Amnesia? That sounds pretty freaking neat. And using that, just like Amnesia, and then just like Bolt Beam, that sounds pretty interesting to try out. So I think that's going to be like the next best thing that we can do. That is available. It'd be like Machamp. So yeah, it'd be like Machamp. Oh, not Crystal. Yes, quit. I did not want to be here. I mean, I also could go for Arcanine. Just get a level 5 Growlithe and do that. Which is not a terrible idea, I don't believe. Shift over to this. Do that. Pokemons. Back over this way. 12. So Dragonair, Abra, Lapras. And we can try to go for, like I said, Clefairy. If I think I'm able to get a Marill right now, and I have a Slowbro that I can trade over to Crystal to have a male with Amnesia to breed with a Marill or a Azumarill to get the Amnesia Marill, which then will use Marill and breed it with the Clefairy that I have, and it would get Amnesia that way. So, like, these are the 3, so it would be, like, Clefairy, possibly Electrode, and then, like, Growlithe. I mean, I think that's a pretty okay team, and it'll feel kind of cheap, but I think the mon that would end up carrying the most is going to be, like, Lapras, Dragonair. I don't want to use Marcel if I'm already using Abra. Oh, yeah, and I want to actually... So, yeah, let's see, box 1, yep. So I have you. I want Executor for catching stuff. Which actually there really isn't much to catch. I think everything that we would end up using is going to be in blue. Or I have to breed. If that's the case... you know what? Let's do this. Oh, come on, go back over. So yeah. Clefairy, because yeah, this is the female Clefairy. A-L-O-O. Aloha? Aloha, I guess. Also, I'm gonna try to see if I like lean here. Okay, cool. You guys can't see what I'm doing. Not that I'm doing anything bad. I do not like eating on screen. It irks the shit out of me, so I don't want to necessarily do it. But I think it's something that I need to do. So I'm going to do the little bit that I have to. Oh, where is the fairy? Because, yeah, it's going to be... So at some point, the madness from earlier was not successful. It deleted its save data. Aww. Whack. Yeah, you were trying some crazy shit. Probably was a little too jumbled up. So yeah, so this male Slowbro is going to help this female Clefairy make a Clefairy that's going to have amnesia. And we are going to have a Gen 1... we're going to have a Amnesia Clefairy in Gen 1. And we are going to make it take lives. It's going to be the shit. Oh, that's nice. That's nice at least. You got it somewhat saved. So let's back out of this. I actually want to go to this. Quite yes. Because I actually want to take off, now that I think about it, the items. Let's see. Berry, 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 berry. Bitter berries, 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 berries. Oh, you're level 34. I don't want you. Let's see. Let's see. Where are you? Said you, Squirtle, Pidgeotto. Because I know there were other. I actually also have a in Crystal. I have a level 13 Golbat that I could use, but the only issue is that Golbat's not that great in Gen 1. Like, almost hard to use, if anything. So yeah, so these are I'm gonna keep these mons here. Because they'll let you, so then we're gonna have these three and then Clefable. I think Electrode, because I think Electrode makes a lot of sense to have. Because I want to try to have, like, you know, low-level Electrode with, excuse me, Thunderbolt. Actually, what other moves can Electrode learn? It might not even be good to, like, try to use Electrode. Electrode Gen 1. Look at that. This game, or this thing already knows what it wants me to do. Screech, Sonic Boom, and Tackle. Can also learn Thunderbolt, Thunder, Thunder Wave. Self-Destruct is a TM. Oh, Explosion is a TM. So if I have Explosion, we actually can still have our Thunderbolt, Explosion, Thunder Wave, whatever. We can still do that. That's nice. We'll probably end up doing that then. So yeah, I think I want to use that. So yeah, so let's start putting in the work. Oh, you know what? I actually, before I start making Meryl location, Gen 2, not Gem 2, Gen 2. Golden Sword. Wait, no. What about in Crystal? I hate that it keeps auto-correcting it for Gen to be Gen 2. Crystal. I'm not talking to you there. Other names. This, that. Route 42 and Mount Mortar. Okay, cool. So I think this will actually work out then. I think we're fine. I do the thing where I want this. Do this. Do this. Do that. So I want to verify this. Is it only at night? I hope it's not just at night. Just want to make sure that... Because it's saying that there's Meryl's located inside of this place, but then they're also saying that it's outside as well. And I don't want to potentially waste my time trying to find it if it's only inside. And also only at night. And I think if it's only at night, I have to wait like... Actually, no, it should be nighttime like now. I think we'd be okay. Yes, a bunch of Golbat, but we don't want Golbat. We want Meryl. Meryl. Give us Meryl. Meryl. Show Meryl. There it is. Okay, so now we are going to attack... Oh, you know what? I think I've seen Meryl at this point, too. Where are we at? No, this is in... Okay, so this is actually even the wrong game. Let me see if I've actually seen Meryl even at all yet. Do this. Oh, and I want to make sure I do the... I don't know why I oohed like that, but I want to make sure that I do... Clefairy, Igglybuff, Togetic, Sivassail, Flappy, Wooper, Ghastly, Onyx, Melvin, Skipper, Poliwag, Magikarp, Fortiche, Abracadabra, Sunkern, I don't think we've seen it yet. There it is. Nope, Meryl. Meryl? Area. Yeah, let's see, Game Boy map on. Okay, so it's there. Which I believe I do have access to, because that's, yeah, that's their Ecritique. So yeah, we can get Meryl, hell yes. And we're gonna get Meryl. After we do some trading, because I almost didn't do that. That would have felt silly if I would have tried doing that. Let me move over. You don't really need it. Yeah, no, I don't need you anymore, so we can trade you back over. And then we need to send Slowbro over. This Clefable will end up being the shit probably when we play. It's going to be chunky. It's going to end up being super defensive, especially, and offensive, especially because of Amnesia and how it works. It's going to be great. We're going to save and continue. Alright, here we go. So we're doing this. Yep, let's trade. No, I want to keep Dragonite here. We are not trading the shinies over. We can trade this random Zubat. Appreciate the likes, y'all. Thank you very much for them. Now let's get Clefairy over. And then the only other thing we'll really have to do is go and get, we're gonna have to get, I can use words, I swear. Clefairy was sent to shiny. Then Zubat was sent to shiny. Look at that. I'm the same person, I think. I think... Let's save and quit. I think the mons that we have over there now, I think this is fine. We should be okay. So let's go back out. Oh, you know what? No, I need to adjust my party here then. So that we have everybody ready to go, and it's also easier to do this stuff here. Eggs. All the eggs go over here. All the eggs. Because those are our Onyx eggs. We are still working on Onyx. Let's see. Party is this. Hoot, hoot. Egg. Clefairy. Zubat. So yeah, so we want this Clefairy. Go back to box 1. Our fantastic you will stay there. Slowbro goes there, so we got Slowbro, who is male with Amnesia. Clefairy is going to be the female that's going to breed with Meryl. And And I think we'll... No, actually, I can use Slowbro for catching Meryl, because we're going to end up just chucking balls at Meryl. We're not going to try to weaken it or anything. But let's make sure we actually have the items that we want. Oh, I have so many items. Back over, metal case. And yeah, so I know I was telling, what do you call it, Mr. Rye about it. So yeah, I got a water stone while I was doing that stuff there, which that's the first water stone in my case. Really? That's disappointing. Picked some apricorns. We got rollout, rock smash. I'm so glad I got returned. That's one of the big reasons I'm also very happy to have that Togetic right now. As long as I still have this crystal for like another week or so, I can get another, I think I can get another return TM on Sunday. So only a couple more days. I should not need these potions, that, ether, berries, and berries. I do think I want more Ultra Balls, though. Once I actually find them. There we go. Ultra... No, not Pokeballs. And definitely do not need that many. Let's just go with 9. 17. Cool. And now we are about to go make some real progress. I think Slowbro has... Not quite. Surf, Psychic Amnesia, Ice Beam. Perfect. Yes, we'll quit. Because we can use Slowbro and just surf and hobble our way over there. And I don't need cut for anything, so we're fine there, too. And now we get to watch the load screen. So while we're doing that and waiting, how y'all doing? I'm just here, I'm hanging out. I'm eating some fish fillets with rice, because that's some good stuff. How are y'all doing? I'm hoping y'all are doing well. We know Clyde up there is doing super well. I also like the stickers that I have on my water bottle here. They're not anything crazy, but I like that they're like actually like older looking stickers. There's a place that's down that's near us that sells the stickers, and I like try to go back and get new ones. I'm hoping he got more, because when I last looked, he didn't really have too many of them. But all right, Crystal is up and running, and so are we. And it's 6:30 at night, so yeah, we'll be able to see the Meryl outside if we want to. You know, now that I'm actually... I was going to say, I kind of want to put the Clefairy in right now, just so it kind of gets some levels right now. Because, like, along with the egg moves, if there's any, like, moves, like, as the mother, it has moves it can pass down. I don't know if there's any that I would want it to have. But I think Clefairy, or Clefable at the end of the day, is going to have mostly TMs for its moves. Like I said, I think we're going to end up going like the Volt Beam route for it. You, I don't think, had anything for me, right? Yeah, no, you don't have anything for me. Not his fault, he's not supposed to only just have stuff for me. And I also need to move you to here. Slowbro hangs out there. We're almost to the Meryl. I was going to say we're halfway there, but no, we're a little bit beyond halfway. I think we actually can also... We can just find Meryl in here as well. So let's try to do a little back and forth thing in here first and see if we find it. Which... maybe we will? I love his sprite in this too. He just... He looks very Homer Simpson-y. Especially because of his mouth. Come on, game, be cool to us, and let's find a Meryl. At least I think they're also in this room. I don't know if this game started doing like the whole. Well, I think it did, like room specific encounters. Which, now that I think about it, yeah, it totally did. I know Mount Silver has them with Larvitar, I think. Larvitar and Pupitar. Because I know you can find I think you can find level 20 Pupitars as you go up in Mount Silver. Which I don't know why you would want a level 20 Pupitar. That doesn't seem like crazy productive to have that. But like, I mean, some people think, I mean, maybe like the only reason is like if you for some reason can't wait 10 more levels and like, you know, have a Larvitar starting out and then doing that. But I also like having Larvitar more because you can have because like there's a lot of moves that Larvitar learns that Pupitar also learns, and it learns them sooner. So like I actually have like had in the past where I just like kind of I rough it with a Larvitar and just get some of its moves sooner, so that you can still have, you know, if you want a Tyranitar that's at a certain point, but have moves that it wouldn't get until later, but you get them early from the Larvitar. That makes sense to me, at least. I want more water. Right, and I know the Meryl did not come early for the other guy, so that's my expectation with this, is that it's going to be a minute before anything pops up. At least that's my guess. And I'm contemplating, because I know for sure I saw the guy get the encounter out in that grass, so a part of me kind of wants to do that. But we also need to make sure that we don't just get a Meryl, but it has to be a female Meryl. Because the male, if it's a male, one, it can't breed with my Slowbro. But two, females are going to do that. What's going on, Mills? What we're doing is not going to be crazy exciting, but the effort that we're putting in is going to be worth it. Because, I mean, I'm assuming you know how, because you know how, like Amnesia in Gen 1 is the shit. Like, we all know Gen 1, Amnesia is the shit. We're going to try to have we're going to try to make an Amnesia Clefable so that we're going to have that be one of the team members when we do, Pika Cup. Like the title says, Pika Cup. We're prepping for that. But right now we need to try to get a female Meryl, which I think Meryl's encounter rate is like terrible. So it's going to be waiting a bit for that, but we're going to get it. It's going to be neat. The effort is going to be totally worth it. Like Amnesia, I think it's going to be like, I think we're going to do Bubble Beam, Thunderbolt, maybe Ice Beam. I don't know. I'm kind of contemplating Fire Blast. But I don't know also, because I think Ice Beam would probably almost be even more useful. No, probably Ice Beam, because I want to have it for like the Dragonairs that can pop up. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Dragonair is like one of the available mons. And I do not want to be like worried too much about that. I also don't remember if Dragonair will have Dragon Rage at those levels, because that'll just like totally ignore that whole fact too. Dude, I mean, you know how crazy Amnesia is. We're prepping. We're gonna make a Gen 2 Clefable with Amnesia. Hey, we got a Meryl, but is it female? Is it female though? No, we need a Lady Meryl. We need a Lady Meryl. Because we're gonna have, so we have, Meryl can learn Amnesia through breeding with Slowbro. So we gotta have this male Slowbro breed with a female Meryl, and then that female Meryl is gonna have to breed with that female Meryl is gonna have to make a male Meryl with Amnesia, and then that male Meryl is gonna breed with our Clefairy, and we're gonna have a Clefairy with Amnesia. That's the plan. Not complicated at all, and it's going to be totally worth it. It's going to be the 4th member, along with Lapras, Dragonair, and what will be Alakazam, but right now it's still just Abra. It's an Abra right now, but we'll make it a Kadabra, which then will just be a simple trade evolution, then get Alakazam. Because we're doing what's they call it I guess the format that they call it in like competitive battling is Gen 1 throwback or trade back. So that's my plan with a lot of these monsters that are gonna be Meryl female, a lady female, a lady female, lady Meryl. We got it. Hell yeah. We are not hitting you because it will literally just send you to the Shadow Realm and one hit. So not doing that. But wait, essentially though, we're making magic happen. Meryl, you are an absolute sweetheart. Thank you for just staying in the ball. The fur on its body naturally repels water. It can stay dry even when it plays in the water. Is it technically dry though? I mean, I guess yes it is. Also, this guy, because I don't think you have it, Mr. I, but this guy, I mean, you also probably can't see, but this guy is the one who gives you the water stone. But also, oh, that's right, I don't have the badge from Morty, so I actually cannot use Surf right now. So I gotta walk back. I gotta walk all the way back. Part of me wants to use the level 13 Golbat that I have, EV train it a bit, and use it in Stadium. But Golbat is pretty bad in Gen 1. It's like Golbat itself is not even great in freaking Gen 2, but Crobat has its niche. I think its niche even stays like the same, like for a couple of generations. There's other things that it does. Like I think like for a long time it's like Whirlwind, Rest, Sleep Talk is a great one. Or even like some people will like just they know that somebody will try to put the Crobat to sleep, so they'll even just do like Sleep Talk and Whirlwind. So you just end up having Whirlwind without priority or losing the negative priority. And it's able to just first turn just switch mons out. Yeah, see, level 13 Golbat. A part of me kind of wants to catch it just to see if it's going to be better than the other one. And I want to try to make like a level 14 Crobat. What would I do with it? I have no idea, but I'd fuck around with it. Yes, Geodude, shake your fist at me, that's fine. Gotta get angry. Gotta get mean. Crap, I wish I could remember what the name of that actor is in Dodgeball who plays that character. Played that role so well. Shame what they do with this character in that movie. Oh yeah, I can get more apricorns. Red. Nice. And then we get this. Hey, it's a black apricorn. Or BLK. And it's oh, that just says blue. That's not even like anything like abnormal. That's just like, it's like blue without the E, so it still says blue. And then everybody knows this guy gives you a Firestone, which I think Ryan may have gotten that. No, he talked to the guy. You got your Leaf Stone yesterday? Yesterday? Monday? No. Yesterday or the day before. You got the Firestone or Leaf Stone. It was cool. Well, it was yesterday, I think. Yeah, it was. Because I remember I was up way later than I needed to because of what I was doing last night, so didn't have a choice to go to sleep yet. Oh yeah, and I still got you all in here. Oh gee, we were raising your Pokemons. My goodness, we were surprised. It was holding an egg. It was pretty cool. Here, take it. I don't know, it reminds me, saying take it reminds me of, wait, what are you level now? This is a level 94 Shiny Ditto now, my gosh. And then we're gonna give you the male Slowbro. Our Amnesia, actually that actually, if that Meryl ends up having the other moves, it's probably going to also have Ice Beam and some of those others. That means I will not have to waste a TM or a move tutor for, my gosh, 14. That's like almost level 70 Onyx now. Not that that's like even useful, but like, neat. Yes, I need you to raise this female Meryl. Okay, I will raise it. And then I'm gonna try to not, or actually, you know what, before I settle on this, let's go check out. Are you guys friends? It's Meryl that was left. Daycare lady. It's friendly with Slowbro. Hell yeah. I need y'all to be super friendly, okay? Try here on PC. Yup. Change box. Change box. Yep, the data will be saved. That's fine. I mean, remember that box 6 is what we were doing with that. Deposit. 94 shiny Ditto. My gosh, that thing is so freaking crazy. Level. It's the funny number. Female Onyx. Alright. I'm trying to think of what Mon I want to have out. You know what, I'll actually just keep you. We're going to deposit the egg, though, because I don't want the egg to get any steps on it. That is not for this stream, that is for later, because that's an Onyx egg. I also don't know what Meryl's hatch cycle is. Oh, Meryl. Egg. Steps. How many steps does it take to hatch this baby? Pun intended. Base, grow rate, fast. Egg cycle, 2300. Oh, that's not bad at all. It's actually got the same ones as Togepi does. Around between 21 to 23,000 steps. That's not bad. I can make that work. But then it's also going to still be the case of when will we actually get the egg. Which hopefully is now. Hey, look at that. It is now. But I'm going to get 3 just in case I get like weirdly unlucky and the game is like, you're only going to have like females for some reason. Shiny received the egg. Take good care of it? I'll think about it. I'm not going to promise that we're going to take good care of it. And now we're going to get 2 more eggs and then we're going to do a bit of walking. Oh, I didn't mute you, so I probably spooked somebody with that one. Oh no, I didn't want to be in this. No, no, no. Let me run it from you. Oh, it's an Abra. I won't have any choice but to run away. Run away. Can't escape, really. No, can't escape now. Bye. And we're gonna walk this way so we have a better chance. Yep. Of not ringing anything. Alright, game. Be nice to me. And keep the NPCs out of my way. Jeez. Cool. Freaking beans, though. We're already making progress. And it's only been... Wow, another egg? Alright. This Slowbro and Meryl really are cool with each other. But it's probably because they come from different games. I think that's why they do really well. Well, it's like they come from different games, but like one is native to this game and the other's from another game. I think that's what like really helps. I don't think it's always just the fact of they come from different games. And when I say games, I mean like different trainers or ID numbers. And it's better that one is like native, like it's from your save file. Like I said, we're gonna get one more egg, maybe 2 eggs, and then we'll have our Meryl, and then we're gonna make the Clefairy do the things and the stuff, and it's gonna be awesome. And though it's gonna kind of suck though that we're gonna have to keep Meryl's gonna have to stay in the daycare, because if it ends up leveling up and it removes Amnesia as an egg move, and I took it out of the daycare, and it while it was in there had forgotten Amnesia, I'm not gonna be able to relearn it. So I would have to what do you call it? I'd have to make another one, which I mean wouldn't be impossible, but I don't want to have to do it again. So it's gonna have to stay in there, but we are gonna have an Amnesia Clefable. That's gonna be the shit, and I think it's gonna also have Ice Beam if Meryl ends up having it, because I think it's a move that it can learn from Slowbro. I think that's the case. These dang NPCs always getting in my way and shit. Okay, now they're not as friendly as they were before. They were making babies left and right for that whole minute and a half that we had started, and now they're less. Baby, no? No, alright. I wonder, we're probably going to end up hatching that first egg before we get another one. I'm not going to say that's what's going to happen, but I feel like that's what's going to happen. It's going to be a... But yeah, I want to try to do... I don't know if it's something I really want to set up or whatever, but like doing the trade back Gen 1 battles could be neat. I also thought that Drowsy or Hypno, I thought they got Amnesia in Gen 2. But I think I must be misremembering. I think Tangela gets Amnesia also. Yeah, actually check that out. Tangela. Gen 2 learns that. I think it might get it. I saw somebody say that it is able to... There is one that has that move. But it's more so of how it gets it. Egg moves, reflect, amnesia, yeah, so I could actually, if we really wanted to try, though the moves that it gets are garbage, we could have an amnesia Tangela if we wanted. But like, what are the moves that it freaking gets in Gen 1? Like, Mega Drain? Or I guess Solar Beam. But then the issue you end up having is like, yeah, it'll get like, you know, the amnesia and then a solar beam off, but it's more than likely going to get like absolutely demolished before it even gets to that point, and it'll most likely be like through a crit or something else, so it's like not crazy worth it to try it out. I mean, it would probably be fun in like a casual play, but if you did it also, you would kind of want it to have a Alan, you have a Firestone for me? Tangela's getting stronger. Okay, nope. No Firestone from you. Not that after that call. Yeah, I think that egg's gonna hatch before we freaking get another egg. Cause yeah, we're already a good ways up. I'm glad I stepped away. Out of her way. She walked right out in front of me as soon as I got there. So mean. I don't even know what I've done to earn that. As I say, don't walk in front of me. I'm trying to be efficient. We want to get this stuff done. And then I said we're going to have to take... we're going to have to get blue. We're going to have to get that level 3 Pikachu. We're going to get that low level Electrode. Yeah, that's going to be cool. We're going to love using that. And I think I do have I think I have a TM for Explosion. I think we would have picked it up if we didn't pick it up in that yellow file. I'll try to find out how to get it. But I think I have a TM for Explosion. If not, I mean, they're lower leveled for Pika Cup. It's like between 15 to 20. And I think there is like one trainer who has like a level 20 Gyarados. But guess what? Like, a level 16, 17, probably level 16 is what I'll stick with. Electrode that just comes out is more than likely going to one-shot it, especially if I had Thunder on it. But, dude? But I don't know if I want Thunder and Thunderbolt. I think I would want, like, Thunder Wave in case it's a mon I can't really do much with. Which, actually, I don't even know if, like, Thunder Wave at, like, those low levels, is that worth it? I think? I'm not 100%. I'll have to learn at some point, though. But yeah, what is it? So it's... I mean, so yeah, it'd be like Self-Destruct or Explosion, Thunderbolt. Might go with Sonic Boom just for that, like, guaranteed 20 damage, but I don't think... The inaccuracy is going to be more annoying than anything. Love the border, it's creative. Oh, dude, that's what the, that's like what the N64 uses. I like Gold and Silver has one, and I think Crystal just has this one. I don't know if they thought maybe it would be cooler using it. But like Crystal doesn't have like a personalized border for it. And when you play, I love the one that I have for Stadium. Its border is so good looking. It's got like the Master Ball Cup on the right side and some other stuff on the left. It looks really nice. This one's nice though. I actually used, if you you can see the thumbnail pics I was using before for Stadium and Yellow. The border that's used for that is what they use for Yellow in this game. And actually, depending on if I do stuff in Yellow, you'll see it. And you'll definitely see it in Blue, because we're going to have to use Blue to get the Raichu and stuff, which I think I have one of these copies of Blue has access to that trade. If it doesn't, then we're going to have to think of something else to use. And I don't know what I would want to use. If it's not like Pikachu or something. Ooh, Assassin's Creed Unity. I'll probably be having that in the or I'll actually probably have it on my phone while that's going on then. No, Onyx is not showing up yet, but I'm dedicated. We're still, that's actually the other eggs at the beginning of this that I had to deposit are still Onyx eggs, because Onyx is just Onyx is not being nice. That's actually why the Onyx that I pulled out, it's at levels. I think when I caught it, it was like level 49 or something. It's now level 69 because of how much it's had to do. And honestly, I appreciate you stopping by also. And if people want to, they don't have to. They can leave likes. It is appreciated, and it'll help it so that more people can come and hang out here and in the future see some hardcore Amnesia Caflable action. It's gonna absolutely mollywop the world. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna say it was an accident, but it was an accident. Totally was. And the Ditto is level 64 now, or 63, or 93, or 94. Not 64, 94. Hell yeah, it's appreciated. But yeah, that Ditto is gonna probably be level 100 by the time I'm doing all this stuff, which will be nice, because then it'll be 100 every time to take it out of the daycare. But right now, because of it being at level 64 or 5 when I brought it over, that means I've spent over 3,000 Poké Dollars making that thing just make babies. It is such an expensive baby maker, but when you need it, what are you gonna do? What you gotta do? So many eggs have come out of that Ditto, my gosh. Or at least I think that's how it works. I don't know. No, if I have it, I guess it depends on what Mon is the. If it's the other one that it's going with is a male or female. I don't know. Or is it like snails, where I think snails are just kind of like whatever. Is that thinking too much about it? That's probably thinking too much about it. I don't know. I think that's why they never tell you like how the eggs work, because it's like then they would have to explain Ditto. And I don't think anybody wants to at Game Freak to be like, well, the way that Ditto works is I still need to try out the Fallout series. I have 76 because it was literally $3 or $4. So I was like, you know what? I've never had a Fallout game. I'll try it out. Oh, we didn't watch the show. Because we don't know anything about the games. Especially my wife. She's like, "What is a Fallout?" And for me, I was like, I just never played the games. So I'm not gonna like get anything about it, but from what I've heard, people did say they're like, no, they actually did a good job with it. 100%. Is it? They say 3. Is it 3 or Vegas? Is 3 or Vegas the one that is like everybody says is the best? I think it's Fallout 3. Oh, they explain it in the show. So it's made for filthy casuals. That's good. See, look at that. We hatched a Meryl before anything else. New Vegas came after that. That's what I said. I don't know which one was considered like what is considered better, New Vegas or 3. But I know it's like one of those two people. Everybody's like, this is peak series. Vegas is best, but Gigabase Chad's like myself know that 3's the best. Is this a male? Meryl? Male? See, this is why. And it has Amnesia, Surf, and Ice Beam. Okay, cool. I don't think Clefairy learns Ice or Surf, so we're safe there. But the fact that that has Ice Beam and Amnesia should mean then that Clefairy will also get Ice Beam and Amnesia, which means that is a TM/move tutor that I do not have to use for Ice Beam, and it'll have Amnesia. Obsessed with Fallout, dude. I'm a little obsessed with Pokemon. Like, not a whole bunch, but I like Pokemon quite a bit. Like, Pokemon is my jam. Always has been. It's one of the I think it's one of, if not like the first game that I remember playing. Do you and your wife play? Oh yeah, no. Yeah, no. My wife talked about it. I forget how many hours you said you had on it, but I think my wife had like 700 hours in Animal Crossing, and her island is it's the highest ranking you can have. The problem is she plays it with so much gaps in between that every time she plays, it's just her having to go around and kill cockroaches and weed. So that's always her. She's like, I'm in the mood to play Animal Crossing. Yeah, that's what I remember that. She was like, 500? I think I have more than that. And she was like, yep, 700. And she was very happy to exclaim that. That's the word. Okay. Male Meryl. I need a male Meryl. I need you to be a boy. I need you to be a baby blue boy Meryl. I love how the tail just like bounce, 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 bounce. But only like the top section of it though, like and like a tip of the tail. Male. What the fuck? How am I getting so unlucky? Because Meryl's a 50%. Yeah, Meryl's a 50% odds for that. So I'm getting very unlucky already. Yeah, well that's like her thing is like she just buys things. I think she bought a paper tiger. That was the last thing I think she bought in Animal Crossing. But like that's her thing, and she's like she just looks and checks the shop. Yeah, like and stuff for the museum. But she went very, very hardcore with that game. Especially because like was it when that game came out? It was what 2019, 2020-ish. We did not have too much going on, and she was mostly staying at home at that point. So, like, I mean, it was Animal Crossing and school. Animal Crossing and school. Like, that was her, like, that's what she was, that was her life. Was doing a lot of that. It was pretty neat. I mean, for, you know, for a life, being able to do that, I would love to be able to just, like, play video games. Do some stuff at home. Play video games. Do some stuff at home. And never have to work again. But if I did that, then we wouldn't have money. And if we didn't have money, then I wouldn't be able to play games. Got it during 2020. We all know what happened in 2020. Yeah. Everybody got all like, I want to be inside for a long time. And then actually, everybody else got to like stay inside. I was not staying inside. I never got it, and I never had the chance to really like quarantine or anything, because I was like in 2020, like the work that I was doing during that time, like there was no stopping what I was doing. Oh, that gave a lot of people issues during that. Yeah, I didn't have the time to be able to be inside for long to do that. Instead, I was constantly out doing stuff, and I was just always having to wear a freaking mask on my face, which was annoying, and like absolutely was like killing my face. I hated it so much. Uh, do not miss it. Totally glad that we're past that whole shenanigans. You guys need to make more babies. You guys give me 2 girls. I need a boy. Females cannot pass these moves on. Big old bummer. I gotta check. Somebody named George added me yesterday. I don't know who that was. I accepted it in case it was like somebody who I should know. Hold on, let me... this. Hang on a second. I got you, bro. Hold on. Don't you worry. This, that, this, that. Okay. There you go. You got it. I was gonna say, that's not the right controller. That's the right controller. Alright, cool. I was gonna say, I sent you mine. Is that my phone? Wish I just go to the club. Oh yeah, no, I'd be down for that at are you saying like at some point in the future? Oh dude, I've got a good amount of stuff. I mean, I've got a bunch of stuff over there. I don't think you can really see it at the moment because I don't have it showing, but I've got a good handful of things on there. But yeah, no, I know I'm doing there's been so much like Donkey Kong Country in my life that I've been seeing from other people, but I'm supposed to be doing Donkey Kong Country 1 starting Friday. I gotta hit up Navi and see if he... Oh, hell yeah, finally. Please, have the boy that I need. I gotta find out if Navi's gonna be, yeah, pretty much it's Super Joe Bros. It's like him, and then, I think Mr. Rye played it recently, too. But, like, it's just, there's a bunch of people that's been playing it. So I think it's just, like, I think there's just, like, the DK collab Tui. Dude, I would, oh, well, yeah. I did, I mean, I can't remember how long ago I had played Tui, but I like Tui so much, I'd still play it again. Like, I don't care. I freaking love it. I did 100% it the last time that I played it. I could, but I'm absolutely down for that. I know I also just played Kazooie recently. I think I played Tui this year. Tui is a 10, so is Kazooie. I know I personally, and I know people don't like the opinion. I believe that Tui is a better game than Kazooie, but that does not mean that that does not make it like a fact. I just like Tui more. I think it's bigger, it's better. The characters are nice. Some of them are more fleshed out, or they have more purpose. It's got Humba Wumpa in it. Everybody loves Humba Wumpa. And the bee transformation actually can attack. You're not defenseless. Yeah, no, I think my first game was like Pokemon Red version. Like, that was definitely my first one that I remember. At least that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, no, I think I can't remember exactly when we got ours. I know that we got our N64 because my grandpa got it at one of those storage auctions. So yeah, like we had Mario Kart, Mario 64, Banjo-Tooie, did not have Kazooie, and it had Star Fox 64 and Kirby and the Crystal Shards. I stupidly sold Star Fox and 64 Kirby and the Crystal Shards in middle school, but I have since gotten those games again. But I will say the Star Fox N64 that I have is Japanese. So if I play it, it's going to be like Good luck understanding it. And then Kirby's also in Japanese, but we can also play it using the NSO, so restocked in it. Yeah, it's my only issue right now is that I have some that have like a language barrier, and the language barrier is actually going to be an issue for some of them just because like I don't remember them. Like like Star Wars Shadow of the Empire, I'm not going to know jack about that because I don't know what the story is. Golly. Dude, like, I think the only N64 game that I have, like, the box for is this Mario Kart 64. This is the only one that I have the box for, which, I mean, I know I can't let anything happen to it now, just because, like, if I do, then people know that I own it, and I'll get yelled at. You let the box get destroyed? I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Sorry doesn't cut it. Yeah, and the issue that I have too is like there's some stuff where I ask them like, hey, like some like old used game stores. I'm like, hey, do you guys think this is a game you might want? And they're like, it's Japanese. I have no purpose. I have no use for this. Like, we would take it, but we're not gonna ask like the same price as an American version. I'm like, but it's still the game. Like everybody knows that everybody's freaking cracking their N64s open and they're cutting the tab so that any game fits in it. I'm in my 30s. I gave up caring about opinions a long time ago. Dude, isn't it such a relief? It is such a relief when you stop, like, it's like, oh, really? That's what you think about that? Alright. And then you just continue, like, it's whatever. Nobody even cares. So relieving. I mean, that's why, like, I walk around at work and I got, like, these stickers on it, and I don't care. It's my water bottle. I'll do what I want. But it also is a speaker, or it's a water bottle where you're like, you know that's mine. Like it. Oh, who's got that stupid water bottle? It's mine. Thank you. I mean, I got a Reptar hat that I have worn in public before. It was pretty neat. I mean, shoot, I still remember, like, I don't think I have it anymore. I don't know what happened to it, but, like, I used, like, the Pokeball thing that you could use for, like, the Let's Go games, and then also, like, could pair it up with Pokemon Go, like, with your phone or whatever. Like, I used that, and I carried it around, like, on my hip. I didn't care. Like, I mean, it worked. It was nice. Teenager, I used to care about a lot, even I wanted so much money on clothes. Dude, like, I could never care about clothes, even when I was, like, elementary school, middle school. Like, that was my mom's whole thing. Actually, you know, yeah, you said, like, you're in your 30s. Like Tommy Hilfiger was, like, the big thing. I remember when I was, like, in middle school, like, a big thing was also, was it Aeropostale and, like, Abercrombie and Fitch? Like, I didn't care about that. I had a shirt with SpongeBob characters that, like, it was that weird shit that they did back in the day where, like, it was, like, cartoon characters, but for some reason they tried to make them all look, like, thugged out and shit, like, with the, you know, with, like, the rings and the necklaces and just, like, you know, the baggy pants and the large-ass shirts with the hats on backwards, some sideways, like, they were fucking hot shit. Like, I had, like, that stuff on, and, like, I mean, and I always liked, like, loose pants, like, when there was that whole, like, skinny jean phase that people had, I was like, no, I don't, they're not cozy. I like having my loose jeans that just gently graze the ground, have a little bit of fraying going on. I'm cool with that. Like, dude, I gave such a little shit about people's opinions. I still rollerbladed even when people were like, it's gay to rollerblade, and I'm like, really? I'm, like, in the best shape ever doing this stuff. It's more full body than freaking riding bikes are. Yeah, exactly. Dude, I was the kid, I went roller skating once, and I had a tie-dye shirt and overalls on, like, I didn't give a fuck. It was awesome back then. Luckily, I always made sure I was like, I'm gonna do what I want to do. Of course, now when I do that stuff, it's probably when I'm drinking, and it's even better because then people have to confront you, and they're like, and I'm just like, oh man, hold on, oh, you know what? I don't have any fucks to give. I'm sorry. We were having fun. It's okay. I'll be there. Don't worry. Subscribe to the Banana Army. Hell yeah, dude. And yeah, I don't know if you want me or you to do it, but yeah, reach out whenever you have an idea of what you'd want to do. But yeah, if you guys like the, what was it, Assassin's Creed? I know you were doing Aliens. Aliens. That was making him want to, you know, rip his controller in half if he had the chance to. Trying to figure something out. All of a sudden, dead. It's like, what happened? I don't know. Dead. Happened. No backsies. There's the other. Oh, there's the. I'm like looking. I'm like trying to think. I was like, I see I got notifications for something, but I can't see where. Meryl, are you a boy? Thank you. That should not have taken as long as it did. Gee, freaking Willikers. Oh, rock. Wait, do I have a space? Nope. We are fully loaded right now, and I do not like that. I wish that, like, you could... I mean, it's like in all generations. I wish you could just, like, swap mons, but you never can. Deposit you. Deposit you. Deposit you. So we do this. And then, yep, so we got both fellers here. Huh? Back already? Yeah, I don't care. I want my Slowbro back. We have to make the perfect Clefairy now. Yes. You will raise Meryl. Come back for it later. You got it. Are we geniuses or what? Meryl probably grew by like already by 10. That's 25 now. Alright, and then yes, you should raise Pokemons for me. Clefairy, and then you two should be friendly with each other. Meryl. Yes, we are friendly. We are going to have like a fairy with freaking amnesia and most likely Ice Beam. Oh, it's gonna be the shit. Oh, I'm gonna love it. Yeah, level 25. Golly freaking cheapers. That's gonna be used in the future probably for more stuff. So we're gonna keep out Slowbro. And I cannot, pretty much at this point, once I do a couple of steps, I am not going to be able to take out, what is it? Yeah, I'm not going to be able to take out Meryl now. And boop. And then I need to move this to there so I can keep everything up. Alright, cool. Let's freaking go. We're gonna have the best Clefairy ever. And yeah, I think I'm gonna end up probably going with Growlithe for my other one. Because I don't think there's really like any other mons I like kind of want. And then, bam, there we go. Cool. Oh boy, alright, we're gonna have this freaking... Alright. Now we need to actually make eggs, though. That's gonna be the big things. Give us that Clefairy. Alright. Nope, no egg yet. Did I have... I think I still have... Yeah, I do have a marrow egg. Do have a marrow egg. Just big time chilling. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, and you know what? I think while I'm actually doing this, let's do this. Let's have it to where we're using this instead. 'Cause I think this music might be a little bit of a better option, just for the fact that this is like a little more consistent than just getting the music walking back and forth. But also now that I realize that I'm doing that, let us add music by, and then we'll have it be this. Hit this. There we go. I gotta make sure that credit is properly given if I'm using somebody else's Jimmy Jams. Jim Jam Drews. Oh yeah, and I still have food. Listening to freaking somebody talking about potatoes reminds me I need to have my own stuff. And then this, we're gonna have to definitely make sure that we're gonna have to definitely like make sure that the stats on the Clefairy is gonna be good. I don't think they need to be like perfect, but they definitely need to be good though. But it's also gonna be like low level stuff. But this is also gonna be used in it's gonna probably be used in round 2, so I want to make sure it's a really nice one. Yeah, and I will be able to use it, I'll be able to transfer it over to yellow no problem, where it'll stay and linger. Alan, do you have a Firestone? Josephine, if you don't have the stones for me, I don't want you. No more babies. I want my eggs. Give me my eggs. I want my eggs. Oh yeah, and I can easily just go and get a Growlithe just freaking right over there. Though we're gonna have to hopefully we get lucky with it. I do not want to lose lose out too many or Growlithes. Actually, you know, I should check out see what that Arcanine, if it's male or female. If that Arcanine ends up being male, I should actually breed for Arcanine. I think that actually makes a little bit more sense. Have the Arcanine, because I think I can also get Flamethrower, Fire Blast. We don't have to worry about its moves. I don't think there's going to be too many other that it's going to have. But that's going to be like a big thing that I need to like make sure I get going. I get happening. Cause so it's the 4. It's the 3, Clefairy 4, Growlithe 5, and then Electro would be 6. Because we should be getting the Electro, no problem. Like I said, I think I have access to it. If I don't, well, then I'll have to probably do it another day. Because I've already been on for a while. Already an hour 19? The progress we're making is good. And if I end up having to do like blue more and getting it that way, or there, oh wait, no, I did. I think I did the solo with Squirrel actually. We should have it. Should be good actually. And egg, no. Egg, but no egg. This game ain't being nice to me right now. Delicious water. Which also, I filled up that water with like solid ice so many hours ago, and it's still got ice in there. This should be Meryl. Yeah, Meryl. And then just that top section of your tail is gonna bounce. Yeah. Such a happy Meryl. Gotta love it. What are your stats looking like? Because I actually wouldn't mind in the future actually using one of these Meryl. Like, it'll end up being something that I just kind of like do on my own. But yeah, we'll have like something like Meryl. Actually, I have that really good Onyx. Wouldn't mind trying to use like that really good Onyx with a Meryl. Like Mons that I don't like always use. I try not to use Onyx and Steelix too often because they're my favorite, or it's my second favorite Mon of all time. Favorite Steel type for sure. So it's like you can't oversaturate your usage of your favorite things because then you don't like it as much anymore. You get bored, or it can grow a little old on you. You don't want that. And then it grows too old. It gets mold. There's an egg. Hello. Ah, it's me. You were raising my Pokemons, and then you got an egg from it, and I want at least 5 eggs from it. And now that I actually, because I think I'll get the eggs, and then I might try to like rearrange some stuff. I think we'll be okay. So deposit you. So you have 3 eggs. We can get 2 more eggs. That's what we're gonna wait on. 2 more eggs, and then I think we'll just stick with those 5, and then just kind of be like we'll hatch those ones. Get the last egg. We'll have hatched 6 Clefairy in total, and then we'll use one of the 6. Yeah, because then I need to also, like I said, I think we need to try to check out that Arcanine that I have. Like I said, if it's a male Arcanine, I'll probably end up actually trying to use it for breeding. Which I think it will, because I think it'll have like, I think mine has like Bite, the 2 fire moves, and then something else. Agility. Agility is the other move that it has. I would not mind using that some more. Which I'm realizing too that I already have an Arcanine in my like level 100 team, but I mean Arcanine's just so nice, and it would be its offspring, so you know it'll feel a little proper doing that. Because the only other one I would use is like Ninetales, or I could try to breed for a Magmar. It's like the only other one I could do, which I kind of don't want to. Like, I mean, Magmar is nice. It's very nice. I do like it, but I think Magmar is one of those where it's like you just have to be kind of in the mood for it. And then we got nothing there. Cool. And then so it's gonna be getting these mons, and then like either another stream, or I'll get it started at my own time, but then we'll like finish it up. Or actually, I know I need to like make money in yellow, so I can get all of the vitamins, because I need to get everybody vitamined up first, and then once everybody gets all their vitamins, then start EV trading them. Because or either that, or like I have to be like really strategic in it. Because what you can also do is, or actually no, I can use you just put them in the PC to have their stats like actually function. I don't know what I'll be doing. I'm thinking out loud, and I'm like, wait, I think I know what I'm talking about. I think we'll be good. My goodness, as per usual, they were surprised because they just don't know shit. Like these two, you can explain how it happens. One's a boy, one's a girl. They did a thing, and then bang, there it is. It's not like Ditto. You can explain this. But yeah, that should be one more. Okay, I need 1 more egg. 1 more makes 5. Like I said, we'll get 1 more Clefairy, hatch it, and then we will do a little bit of rearranging, and then we'll have to try to say I'll see what the gender is of that Arcanine. I think I can also still use if it was a female, I could still use it and try to get it to where it has. Oh shit, that's right. You're a Cleffa, which means I have to make sure you're friendly enough before you can evolve. Nuts. I didn't think of that. But do you have the move that I want still? Please have the moves that I want. Okay, Amnesia's good. You don't have Ice Beam like I was hoping. But I can make that work, I think. And I think your stats are fine enough to where I still will be able to kind of like judge you a little bit, whether it's going to be like really useful or not. I think we'll be okay. Damn it though, that means I'm going to have to definitely like take time to make this thing like me. But hey, if we could do it with Togetic or Togepi to get Togetic, we can do it with Cleffa also. But I think I will end up doing that mostly on my own time, or it'll be something that I like, I'll try to like multitask and do it. Be like, we're doing this primarily, but if you look off to the side, I've got like my Game Boy or something, and I'll just be walking back and forth, trying to get that Cleffa happy, because we need it to be. Like I said, all of its moves are more than likely going to be TM, so we're not going to have to worry about what it's going to know. But definitely we'll have to make sure that it is a Clefairy before level 16. Or no, by level 16. That's going to be the way it's going to have to go. But yeah, I forgot. I'm like, we're going to hatch it. It's going to be Clefairy. It's like, no. Because they ended up changing it Gen 4 with some Babymons. You have to have them holding an item in order for when they hatch, they're actually like the Babymons. Because without it, you can like Sudowoodo, if you try to breed Sudowoodo and it doesn't hold the incense it's supposed to, you just get Sudowoodo. You won't actually get Bonsly. Meryl's the same way, or Meryl, Azumarill, if you breed them, if they're not holding the right incense, then you just get Meryl's rather than Azurills, which, interesting, but kind of makes it a little difficult to do that shit, though. And then, bloop. If they have green ears, that's going to be so neat. An Amnesia, a shiny Amnesia Clefable, that would be nice. I mean, granted, you're not going to notice it in Stadium or whatever, but... So far, you're already, like, the better one. 10, 11... 10, 11, 7... 8. You have better attack, but I don't. You have better speed though. I don't necessarily have to worry about your attack because you're not going to have any normal moves. But I would like for it to have. So I want it to have like 21, 8, 8, 10, 11, and then another 7. I think that's what we're gonna want it to have. I'm gonna have to do a lot of like comparing and stuff, but I do want to have like a decent Clefairy, because we're gonna have the best Clefable. Which now I'm gonna also want to have like 2 of these be really good, because now I want to make a level 100 Clefable that's gonna have those moves. That noise scared me a bit, but I didn't want to admit it out loud. But now I did, and now I look like a poos. Because I know it scared you? Well, lame. But yeah, man, this Clefable's it's gonna put in all the work. And I think I do have the TMs in yellow, or in my color box in order to get it juiced up. It's gonna be rocking hard. Hella hard. Alrighty. Come on. Get us more stuff. Actually, how many do we have right now? Oh, we still need another egg. At least one more egg. And also, now that I think about it too, like having to do all this walking, if we end up getting like, whatever one's gonna end up being like the better one, they'll already have like their friendship started. And I think you could also attempt to like EV train, or at least get them started on EV trading um, early on. I believe so. Oh yeah, and I need to still try to eat this before I like go to sleep, or at least try to eat most of it or whatever. I think I'll be able to finish it. I still don't like the idea of eating on camera, but I gotta do this now. And we didn't have this ready until a little bit ago. Shouldn't have to do it. What is it? Tomorrow's Thursday. I think I'll still be on for Thursday. Not 100% certain. When you nod, your hair goes bloop. It does a bounce. What do your stats look like? 21. Okay, 21. 9 for attack. Special is lower, and your speed is lower. But that's interesting. You can have up to 9 for attack. Okay. It's neat. Neat to know. I actually... Oh, no. I was going to say, I could actually try to use this for breeding as well. If I have ones that have, like, the stats that I want to try to get it, like, passed on more effectively. But then I realized, I was like, no, then you'd have to make sure they are a Clefable first. Boy, howdy. Boy, howdy. Turn on PC. Slower will go away. Because I just want the speed, the HP, and the special stat to have very good DBs. That's what I really want right now. And also for me to pay attention well enough to know not to fall in or go into the grass and have an encounter that you cannot run from and you cannot win. I got very lucky the 3 or 4 times it happened. They were Abra. You don't have a choice but to run from the Abra. And I need that to continue to happen. Just keep getting Abra. And then pass you. And then egg. No egg. I tried willing it, but it didn't happen. Lame sauce. I probably will end up hatching one more egg before we get the next one. That's my guess. I think one more egg before we get another. And then we got... I think I'll end up probably releasing the 1 or 2 Clefas, because like I said, I really want just HP, speed to be good, and then the special. Because, like, it's not that I really want, like, like, Clefable needs to be fast, that it's going to outspeed things. Or, I guess that is it. I want it to potentially outspeed some things. But I know it's not going to be able to outspeed everything, because it's not, I mean, it's Clefable, it's not a runner. But it's also, it doesn't necessarily, I don't need it to lollygag still. Even though when it is in-game, it literally just sits there and it looks like it is just chilling hardcore. And it's like, yeah, we're just here. What's up? It's whatever. And then... egg. No, not yet. I said we are going to probably hatch one more before then. And it also seems like they have these little, like, the fairy... like, the fairy egg groups seem to have relatively short hatch cycles. Which is nice. I like that. Not they're not as short as like the bugs like Caterpie and stuff, but it's still pretty good. It's for what it is and how long it takes. It feels very worth it to try to put in the effort to get these things. But now that I am thinking about it, if I ever want to try to do a shiny Cleffa or whatever, I think I'm going to end up having it with this because I think it's more impressive to have Amnesia on the Cleffa than it would be at least. Actually, no. I guess Dizzy Punch would be a little cooler, but I would almost say that like having Amnesia, like I said, is a little bit more impressive than Dizzy Punch. By that I said, that could also just be May. So you're at 20. What are your other numbers though? 8, 10, 11, say, ugh, you are slow. Lame. Yeah, so I think what I do want to do for a moment is I want to go back to Stadium and do a little bit of organizing. See like everything that I have going right now, and then adjust some other stuff. Release what I maybe need to, because I'm not gonna probably keep I'll keep the one Cleffa that's got 9 attack. I'm gonna end up doing something with that. Do this. Because we're doing box 1 stuff. Now let's check out you. Because this one, so I know I'm okay with getting rid of you. You, I know we want you gone. Because you have really nice attack. No, we'll get rid of this one too. But I think we'll end up putting this also in. We'll put you here. And then we'll go back to this, box 1. Do I want to move anybody else at the moment? Alright, so let's look at the Merrills. I want to rearrange you to be here. Makes it easier to compare. The problem is the ones that have 8s also have the 8s in special. 8 and 11, they all have low speed. So I don't think there's any of those that really are like worth keeping at the moment. Yeah, like Slowbro's cool. Really like to have a Slowbro. These Merrills are the shit. I love them. Gonna be so useful in the future. Oh crap! I need to fix my party then. To have one Mon that I can. Oh, we'll have it be Togetic. There we go. That's why I'm like, why won't it let me save and quit? Because you don't have anything that's viable. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, cool. I will totally correct that. I will right that wrong. See, I think so far... Oh, and I actually wanted to put certain Mons in the right place. Wait, no. We don't have anything to adjust yet. We don't have our Cleffa. We don't have our award-winning Cleffa yet. Go over to this. And we shall now wait for this. Oh, that's what its egg looks like? Huh. Thought it would have looked like a little lighter somehow. Don't know why. Yeah, I definitely know that. I'm trying not to like. I don't know. Is there anybody else? Like, is it like just me Does not like when people like eat on camera. Like the fact that mukbangs are even a thing, like totally blows my mind. That there are people who, like, that's like their thing that they want to see is they want to just watch people just do that stuff. I don't know. I mean, like to each their own, but just I could not get into that. It just seems a little wonky to me. Oh, I need to also remember to try to do the. I need to do the mystery gifts before I call it a day too, which will be in about 20-ish minutes. But I want that good Cleffa, like 21 with HP. It doesn't need to have high attack. I saw 9 was the highest for attack. 10 for special attack, 11 for special defense, which those are the same IV. They share that, and then I think like 8 was the highest for speed that we saw. I think that's the case. I think we'll get it. The chances are very high. I think the chances are very high. We can do it. I believe in myself. And I believe in the me that believes in myself. So we're gonna get that. Because attack does not have to be important, but yeah, 21, 10, 11, and 8. And I'm fighting the hiccups. And then egg. No. Alright, that's fine. No egg. That's a cool game. Be like that. Can we at least get a hatch though? Can we get a hatch before we get another egg? That'd be pretty neat. If you don't want to give me the egg, can you make it to where my egg hatches? Also, I wish you would stop walking in my way. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Actually, you know what? Let me see how long. Oh, it's gonna hatch soon. Hell yeah, dude. Man, I don't know, like, I wonder if there's, like, if there are, like, I mean, like, I think it is a thing. I remember there was, like, I think it was called, like, Bear Valley, the Eagle Cam, like, watching that, and I think there was, like, I mean, granted, you can't, like, watch it the entire time, because, you know, the Eagle's always sitting on them and stuff, but, like, I would imagine there's, like, a period where, like, they're not breaking through yet, but they still just like shake inside of it. And if they're just like, alright, well, I guess now we just wait. And I wonder if they know too, like when it gets to be that point, like do they try to sit on it more, or are they just cool with like hopping up and just kind of staring at it and just be like, alright, no, I'll kind of wait and let you do your thing. But I think they're always just like, no, it's better to sit on it because then you'll get cold and that's gonna suck. And I do think that I gotta remember too, the next time I do this, I have to add the music playlist that I want to this so that we have a more variety of music. I have to remember that. I will more than likely do that tomorrow. It needs to be a note. I had other stuff that I had to do before I actually came home today. And I have something else I have to do tomorrow, but it should not take me as long as the thing I did today was. It shouldn't be, but my life likes to have other plans. It makes me do other shit. And poof. Can you be the one that I want? And then, oh, the HP is not what I want. Could be faster. The special is not bad. The special is fine. I think if I get like that similar speed and then 21 and then 10, 11 for specials and whatnot, I think I can suffice with that. But we shall see. Like I said, these are also going to be EV trained as well, so it's it's we're going to have that going for them. Going to EV train these mons. They're going to make sure their stats are solid. But yeah, Gen 1 Amnesia Clefable. That is going to be the shit. It's going to have, yeah, Amnesia, and then Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, and I think Bubble Beam. I think that's going to be, that's what we're going to end up having. I'm going to have to definitely, like, make sure, too. Like, I wonder if I can test out, I probably can doing, like, the rental mons, how well it'll actually fare against, like, Rhydon and Golem. Because I think Golem I think is not a potential, but I know you can find Rhydons and, or not find them, but there's a trade you can do. I wanted to get a Rhydon, but the problem is the mon that I need to be able to do that trade, I would have to practically beat this game in order to get it. And I'm contemplating, or not beat the game, but I have to get to Blackthorn. And it's tempting. And I think if I did it, maybe I would just do it in Discord and do it on like a Sunday afternoon or something, just like chilling out. If I have the free time, I don't know, because I don't want to play Crystal on here and like get through most of it, and then also like shortly after be like, by the way, I'm gonna do my run through the game with shiny mons. It's like, but we just saw you beat most of Crystal. It's like, yeah, you're right. Because I know I also like if I do it too, I'll try to like solo it with Togetic. I think by the end of it, it'll end up I would have like double edge, fly. I think like I always end mine with like double edge, fly, shadow ball, and then whatever like random move I have toward the ends. I know it's super useful at having an Encore, just because like there's if you can trap it well enough. Like, Encore is a fun one to screw around with, force switch outs and whatnot. And I don't know how well the computer does when it comes to like strategies like that. I think that like it kind of gets a little like it fumbles around a bit with it, or it'll just like wait out the Encore rather than switching out, which is what you want ideally. Yeah, I need y'all to make eggs. We want more Clefas. We want nice Clefas with 21, 10, 11, and then I think 8. Those are the numbers we want to see. You can give me that. I mean, if you give me eggs first, I definitely need that. Come on, give us an egg. Especially for like all this walking I've done, this would make a Cleffa so happy. Oh, and I also need to remember too, if I end up using the when I get the Cleffa, I'm gonna have to, oh, I might actually have to take the game with me to work, because, or actually, no, I might be able to do it. I'll just do it when I get home. I gotta use the salon and get that sweet haircut. Get that high, the Cleffa was delighted haircut. These NPCs always walking in my way, getting me all upsetty spaghetti. You know what I actually kind of want to do? So it's the female. I can take out Clefairy. Clefairy has grown a lot. It's grown by 12. And I do have the money to take it out. Let me see what moves it has. Because I wonder if these double slap, minimize, growl, pound. 26. And you know what? Actually, at this level, I can even see what this thing's IVs are and what is it kind of like. What's it passing down? IV calculator. Oh, hold on. Gen 2. Fairy. You are 23. You are not shiny. You got 69. Funny haha. 30. 31. 36. 39. And then 26. Okay, I mean, they're not like terrible stats. I don't think there was any that are in the single digits. Oh. Okay, special's 9. Speed is 10 to 11. HP 9 to 10. Attack 10 to 11. That's solid enough. I think I can make that work. Yeah, raise my Pokemon. Clefairy. And I want to see if that's going to, like, I mean, if, like, those moves, are they going to be better than what my Clefairy, or what my Clefairs are showing up with? Not that I'm into, like, evasion at all, because I really don't like it. Now that we're going to use it, but, like, I mean, is it one, like, in the future, do I want a Clefairy that's going to have... I mean, like, in Gen 2, I could actually see, like, evasion, amnesia, while holding the leftovers. That totally wouldn't, like, make somebody want to throw a controller at all. Because it absolutely would make somebody want to do that. And I would personally laugh if that were the case. It would be so funny. So funny. So let's see. Nope, still no eggs. My gosh. And I think I've already hatched. Yeah, I've hatched all the ones that I have too, which is kind of a bummer. It's kind of a bummer. Still no eggs. And I've only got like another 10-ish minutes left to do this. Why, game? Why are you being this not cool right now? And still no eggs. My gosh. Sorry, I had to write something. There we go. There we go. Cool. Now, dude, please, she needs to stop getting in my way. And then, no, still no eggs. My gosh. And down. Come on. Give me the egg. What? These two were so, like, lovey-dovey earlier, making eggs and giving me results, and now, nothing. And giving me jack. Which, I mean, I think that's, like, a weird, like, they all do that. Like, they just have, like, moments where they're just like, alright, we're gonna do egg, and then it just ends up being like, no, now no egg. I don't know why, but no egg. Not at the moment. I was very happy, though, that we got the Meryl, you know, with the moves that it did. But the fact that it wanted to give me 2 females first. And I was like, no, there's like I don't think I'll really need to make more. It's got a 50% chance. I think we'll get like 1 of each. Or, yeah, and like if we do, you know, we'll get the male first. The chances, I think it would lean toward that more. No, female first. I was like, I'm so glad I have another egg. Because we are trying for more. So annoying when it does that. I was kind of hoping like, wait, maybe the game doesn't like. Don't mention that you want an egg. It's one of those like, pretend you don't want something, and then they'll be like, all right. And then when as soon as you stop showing, you get what you want, and then you're like, yes, I got what I wanted. We have to wait still. And this is like doing nothing for me at all. Like Togetika's already friendly with me. We don't need to worry about its friendliness being higher for me. And I know we are not using this Cleffa. It's got... I wanted its HP to be higher. Like, I wouldn't mind using it with those numbers. I still prefer having 8 for attack. I really need that Come on, give me the egg, please. There we go. The Eggman cometh. Hooray. And I'll probably, like, I mean, like, in like, when I actually play it, not, like, whatever. So I'm hoping... Like, I might do a little bit of the hunting for these mons. Not like we're shiny hunting. I just want decent stats. Especially if we're going to be using this freaking Amnesia Clefable. It needs to be stronger. It really does. Needs to be a little bit nicer. And it's also kind of nice too that they have these mons being level 5 when you get them. Because there's not too many moves. Like, I mean, especially because I don't think they started until Gen 3 where they dropped the levels they hatch at. No. Gen 4 dropped the egg levels being 1 from 5. Gen 3 still did level 5. I almost thought for a second, I was like, wait, no, didn't they do level 1s? But no, that's Gen 4. But it's nice because the number's a little bit better to, like, check. Like, if you're more willing to try to, like, use it over level 1 without having to put effort toward, you know, raising it up to like 5 or 10 to just be like, ah, that's a little bit closer to what I want. This music is so nice. And anything? No? Alright. I think we'll be able to hatch one more egg before we go. One more egg hatch. Like I said, I think I might do a little bit more on my own, or at least maybe prep some eggs and have those ready to go. Because, like, not having any to do while still having the screen time is like, I don't know. And I'd like to get the stuff. I'd like to get this stuff Dunyan rings, you know. And anything? No. All right, lame. Be cool, game. And down. Yeah. Come on, come on. And egg? Hey, there is an egg. Hell yeah, we got 2 eggs now. We're gonna start off so strong next time, but we're also, the fact that we're gonna have to do this for freaking a Growlithe too. Unless there's like another mon. I don't know if there's another one that I kind of want to, if I contemplate wanting to use. Like maybe-ish, but there's not too many mons that evolve that's like at a low level that I'm like, I want to use this for Pika Cup. Like, I mean, we could also try, no, well, I was going to say Executor, but no. It's another one we already have in our level 100 team. But I already have Alakazam. I don't want to double up on typings too much. Like I said, I also need to make sure my blue version's still good. That we can do that Electro trade. Electrode, I think I'm actually going to like it more than I would imagine. But yeah, I think the Electrode's going to be a good one to use. No egg. Game. Give me. I want to get like. I want to do one more egg hatching before we skedaddle. No, nothing yet. Nothing yet. Is there anything else that I am missing when it comes to this thing? Because I don't think there is. Nah, not the. Oops, not the moment. We're good though. Wanted to check for something. Come on, give me what I want. Give me what I want. And stop walking in front of me, please. You guys are taking up my time. Oh, I was like, oh no, we have Togetic in the front. I was like, we're gonna run into something, but no, I don't care. It's Togetic in the front. I don't know. Part of me really wants to use Rhydon. There's a chance I might actually like play through Crystal just enough to get to Blackthorn. I really want that Rhydon. I like is gonna be pretty neat doing that, because it's like we can get Rhydon, and I think if we also wanted to, we could actually get a level 10 Golduck. I think we can get that also, but I don't believe Golduck is like crazy good compared to like if I really wanted a water type that I can get at low leveled, I'd probably do like Staryu, and I don't really care to get like Staryu, because I think you can breed Staryu with Ditto to get, you know, Staryu. Like, I think if I was going to do it, it'd be that, but the Staryu is another one of those mons where I already have it in my level 100 team, and I didn't really want to double up that much. But the other options that I have are very limited for Gen 1 stuff. I said, unless I look a little more, Machamp is tempting, but Machamp is going to be like so limited in where I can use it at. And like the best move that it's going to have attack wise, it's going to be like low kick, and then it's like submission is the next best one. But I don't like the recoil that submission requires you to have to use it. It's just a lot. But it also would be kind of nice to have, though, going against stuff like Tauros and whatnot. And that's like another big reason why I would want Rhydon. And I remember I'm like, what's the R name? Rhydon, that's it. And yep, so there's going to be the last egg. And then, yeah, let's say, I think I'm going to try to end up doing some more, you know, a little bit of these things on my own time, but I really like how this is going to go. I think it's going to be pretty neat. And I'm going to see if there's something a little bit better or something different that I can use instead of Growlithe. I don't want to double up compared to, like, what I have on my 100 team. 7, 8, 7, 7, 8, 7. Utora, like, literally the same. And it's still Charm, Encore, Defense Curl, and Mewtwo. Okay, so that's not bad. Let me check down here. No egg. So we'll save. I think we'll do the mystery gift just because I can do it again tomorrow. But yeah, we're going to get the mystery egg, and then we'll be done. Saving. Or not mystery egg. Mystery gifts. Save the game. Go back. Now we're here. We go out. But yeah, I very much appreciate those who have left likes, who hung out and commented earlier. I appreciate all that. And you guys will see me. Good evening. Hey, long time no see. Yeah, it's been a little bit. Saving mystery gift. Something cool. It's a berry. Oh, okay, that's not bad. That's pretty neat. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the near future. And I might even possibly start off the next one with like a battle now or an event battle. Who knows? But yeah, peace out and thank you all for what it is you do. Goodbye.